Welcome to the Intro to Form 101, part of a 5-segment series that explains the fundamentals of good running form. As a coach of elementary school runners, your goal is for kids to have fun exploring the basics of running form. Fostering good form habits has 3 key benefits. Your kids will become more aware of their bodies and how to use them. They'll run with greater ease and enjoyment. And they'll develop a solid foundation that prepares them to learn more precise running technique when they're older. Here are 4 principles to guide you as you teach running form. Then take a look at our other Form 101 segments for specific elements of good form to promote and reinforce. First of all, kids at this age should not be concerned with competition or their performance. Again, your main goal for every lesson, exercise, and coach-team interaction is to make it fun. The more fun kids have, the more they'll want to run and stay active. Not only will they be happier, they'll also be more likely to become lifelong runners and skilled athletes. After all, the best way to get better at running is to keep doing it. The second principle is that running is a technical sport, and sound running technique is a learned skill, not an innate ability. As with any sport, in running, technique needs to be taught and practiced. The way to teach elementary school kids their first lessons about good technique is through exploration and fun challenges. Have your team explore and contrast how different movements and movement intensities feel. Always incorporate lots of games and try to give kids memorable ways to understand the basic message you're teaching. Third, stay focused on teaching the fundamentals of running form and efficient movement in general. This includes developing your kids' body awareness and skills such as balance and coordination. These fundamentals are the building blocks for increasing overall athletic ability and the basis upon which good running form can later be taught most effectively. And finally, at no time should you push your kids past their physical limits or their level of motivation. While it's important to cultivate the fundamental skills you'll be teaching, mastering them is not the point. In fact, running fast in childhood doesn't predict running fast in the teenage and adult years, due at least in part to the major physical changes that occur during puberty. More importantly, pushing your kids too hard can turn them off of running and even physical activity in general. So while it's good to address fundamental form inefficiencies, do it with the focus on body awareness and enjoyment, rather than competitive performance. Those are our 4 guiding principles for teaching running form. Now, one quick note on using our activity segments. In a running start, we sometimes present the benefits of various form elements or activities in terms of improving running skill and capacity. We also frequently point out poor form and what might be corrected. We do this for your benefit as coach so you can better understand running form yourself, as well as how the basic skills you're cultivating can help your runners as they grow into more mature athletes. These are not necessarily ideas that should be shared with your kids. Again, we are in no way suggesting that you gear your program toward mastering skills or achieving competitive success. The focus should remain on exploration and enjoyment. Okay, that said, we've grouped the elements of good running form into 4 categories: fundamental athletic skills, running posture, leg movements, and arm movements. Each of these categories has its own dedicated video segment that demonstrates widely accepted aspects of good form. To get started, choose the segment you'd like to play first. Then check out the activity segments in a running start for ways to teach these form elements. Enjoy and good luck.